we do a lot in person, pre and post COVID, hopefully. So, it's just kind of being innovative and a new way to do things here. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about who Senior Whole Health is first, before we move into the craft itself. So we are a no-cost health insurance plan for seniors over 65 and on Mass Health Standard. So there's a handful of levels of Mass Health, but Standard is the level that covers or that pays us to cover healthcare costs for the seniors. So we try to find the eligible seniors that might need some extra healthcare assistance. It covers everything from vision care, dental, hearing aids. It also covers over-the-counter items. They get like an extra card where you get a certain allowance a month for that kind of thing. And so anything like denture paste, chapstick, sunscreen, anything that's not covered by prescription. Deborah, do you have a question?
No, I'm just trying to figure out my phone.
No problem.
I always have a hard time with doing these things.
Yeah,
I don't know what I did, but I had you and everybody that was talking. Now what do I do to get back to that?
There should be a thing that says speaker. There you
There
go.
you are.
And there you are.
Ah,
All right.
Me?
Yes.
Your last name is Roy?
It is Roy. Yes. But I'm actually, it was an adopted name with a family back a couple generations. So I'm actually a Shaka. So I'm super Italian and Lebanese. So the French is nowhere in me, but I rep the last name anyway. So.
Yeah, mine's only a married name.
Yes, I get a lot if I'm asked a lot if I'm French, and I am farthest from it. So, but anyway, so if you at any chance know anybody that needs some extra assistance with insurance, we also are now certified to sign people up for Mass Health as well. So we do that whole application process, and we basically walk you through the whole process with us and our team members here at Senior Whole Health. So if you have any questions, you have my business card in the little packets that you received. I am available at all times. This is my work phone. You have my direct cell phone number. So like I said, questions, anybody else you might know that needs some assistance, we can definitely at least get you on the right track. We cover all of the Massachusetts. I am in charge of the Merrimack Valley as a whole. I was born and raised in Haverhill, lived there my whole life. So I'm pretty familiar with the area. Danced in North Andover, went to Central Catholic. So I'm definitely a valley girl, if they want to call it that. So if everybody has their stuff, we can get started with our craft. I have my sample here. It's not the best. I'm really I try really hard.
oh, how nice.
Watching the video that I found, and I was like, oh, that looks so much better than mine. But it's super easy. It's really just a cute little ornament that you can either hang on the tree or on the wall, whatever. So what I did was you have your fabric and your stump, if you will, the tree stump. So we're going to start tying the pieces of fabric around. You want to put the button face down. The knots are going to be in the back. I had made that mistake at first, where the knots are behind the button, and that way you can see the flat face on the front when it's all finished. So I gave pretty much everybody a variety of colors and prints. You can really do it as you please, however you'd like. Don't worry about the lengths. You're going to cut it at the end. So just start tying. Like I said, make sure the knot is on the back. I don't believe you need to double knot them. I think you can just do one and tighten it really tight. And then as you go, you'll push it up. So I'll show you as I'm doing mine as well. But it's really ends up just being a cute little ornament.
Question. Do we double the fabric?
You don't have to double the fabric. No, one is enough. And then, so as you're tying, you want to make sure, if you're looking at the back, you want to make sure the print is facing away from you. so that you see the white on the back. That way when we turn it around, it'll be on the front of the button like that.
Oh, you're so together.
What do you just glue the button on?
I had glued everything on before, yeah, so that nobody needed to, you know, use a hot glue gun or
Oh,
anything.
my button took off.
Oh, no.
No, I have the button and I can
Okay. You
see
can
where the
always,
glue
I don't
is.
know if you
but-
have a hot glue gun or even just some tape at the end, but I would hang tight on the till you're done messing with the it. So this is my first one. So this is what it looks like from the back. So you see the white fabric from the back and behind. And then it's going to look a little tilted. That's just the way that the knot is tied, but that's okay because it's going to, when you cut it, it'll all even out. So there's no need to worry about that. I alternated different colors. I threw some red in there and some greens and some white. So, and I don't know, do we have any people that celebrate Hanukkah in here using that kit as well? Or did we give those out?
I'm not celebrating Hanukkah, but I am doing the Hanukkah kit.
I love that. I actually wanted to keep one, but I wanted to make sure in case you had anybody, I was like, I love those colors together. They're so pretty.
It's so pretty. I love the gold fabric. I don't know if you guys can see. It's
So
beautiful.
I'm a Michael's girl usually all the way, and my new apartment is closer to a Joann Fabrics. So I went into Joann's, and you know they have the big fabric rolls and stuff. I was pulling them out, whatever. Well, I kept looking, and they had these already pre-cut. So I ended up finding the pre-cut fabric, and they were such cute prints. So
That's wonderful.
that.
Nice and easy.
It is easy. You wouldn't think, but let's see. So I'm just gonna
So you
keep
put
buying.
the gold anywhere you want.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
You put the gold anywhere you want.
Yep, you can put any colors in any spot, and as you're tying, make sure you're pushing them up as close together as you can to each other, so it's nice and tight.
So if you wanted to get a kit for a friend, how do you do that?
You can call or email me. I'll put my email and phone number in the chat. We do have extra kits, and then we can just establish a good pickup time for you. I've been leaving them right outside this 23 Clark Road, and I put whoever's name is on it. So we just, as long as you establish a time with me, I can leave one out for you.
Wonderful.
And then,
You want the time now?
sure.
I'm open, so you give me your time.
Well, Friday would be a wonderful time,
have such
as long as the snow is all cleaned up. I will be here basically all day Friday, but definitely Friday afternoon.
Okay. You're busy today?
You could come by today. I will be here the rest of the day.
I didn't pressure you or anything.
I'm so happy that you love the craft and want to involve friends.
I know, we have to get everybody involved.
I'm a craft person. I knit and crochet, and
Wow.
those are my two. They're my two favorite things, but I can do pretty much anything.
Good for you.
I was blessed with great hands.
I have to get my crafty feel back. I lost it over the years being in school and studying and all of that. So it's got to bring that back one day. Well, here I am.
I'm having a hard.
And what I'm thinking is, I have a friend who says she can't do anything as far as crafts go.
Ah,
It's so easy.
She can do this.
I know, and it's so cute.
She can do this.
And Kelly, if you need some more supplies, I can probably get some more stuff. So let me know. I can get you some more kits. I was also thinking about doing something in the winter, or maybe even like a Valentine's Day, because I'm sure by February we won't be out and about yet. So
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. We can do this again.
something else.
yeah.
Is there a trick for keeping the print in the front? Because I'm having a hard time turning my fabric.
Turning your fabric. Okay, so I I lay it down with the star down, and you put the print down as well. And then when you tie it, before you pull it tight, that's when you want to adjust it. So you can loop it once lightly like this. And then before you pull it, you're going to twist them towards you.
All right.
And it's easier if you put it face down so that you can work with it a little bit. And it doesn't have to always be at the front. Like you can do like a white like this so it kind of sees, shows through, but it's also a little bit of white as well. And like I said, it's okay if it looks kind of messy right now because you're gonna cut it down into the triangle shape anyways.
I don't mean to interrupt the craft, but Gail, I thought you looked familiar to me. I went to the Pike School.
Oh, all right. Yeah. And you are
Lily.
not Lily Baumgartner.
Yeah.
Really? Lily Baumgartner for sure. I still have, you gave me a Stella Dorio for a gift
Oh.
at one point, and that Stella Dorio still blooms for me every year.
Oh.
So I think of you quite frequently.
Oh.
Were you a teacher?
I was, yes. Well, I
Wow.
still am. I have a swim program in the summer,
Wow.
which I did not have this year, but that swim program was ongoing for 46 years.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
That's
And
incredible.
this year, it did not begin, but hopefully we'll be able to go again next year,
I would hope so. By next summer, I think people will be able to be out and about again.
Well, hopefully so.
Yes.
Hopefully so. Lily, are you working at the senior center now?
No, I go to Merrimack College. I'm a senior. So,
So you're one of the helpers.
yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's awesome. And what are you taking up at Merrimack College?
I'm majoring in criminology and I'm minoring in physics science.
All right. Well, that's an interesting combination.
Yeah.
I love that. That's so cool.
And do you know, and I bet you probably don't because you probably didn't, I watch Jeopardy every night.
Mm.
And there was a girl from Pike School
Oh.
who was on Jeopardy.
Oh, wow.
And I mean, she's older now. She's a lawyer.
Wow.
But that was very interesting because I looked
Yeah.
at her and I said, I think I know that face.
That's cool.
She didn't win, but she just made it on, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Just another quick tip. What I've also been doing this time is you can alternate them. So you can do face down or face up with the fabric, because then here it gives it a multicolored look with the white and the colored.
You have so many suggestions.
I know. It's all up to you. It's going to be beautiful either way. I did a few of them like a trial, and it's really difficult to make it not look pretty. So,
Oh.
like I said, you can really fix it up at the end with the scissors. It makes a world of difference.
Do we want to cover the whole piece of wood?
You don't have to go all the way down. You can leave like enough that it makes it look like a tree stump. I did a little bit of a bigger one on this one because I wanted to make sure I had enough fabric. But if you have extra, you can go as higher, as low as you'd like. And like I said, if you push them up, you'll get some more room too.
Yes, and it makes the branches.
Yes, I know. Isn't that kind of cool? I saw it and I thought it was perfect. That way we didn't have to pass out hot glue guns or glitter or anything that was going to be too messy.
Now, did you think that the younger generation couldn't handle the glue guns?
I just personally at the time didn't have one. I had just moved into my new place and I was like, all right, well, I don't have one either. So I don't know who might have one at home, who doesn't. I don't want to get to a point where somebody goes to try it, it doesn't work. You just never know. There's
I was only kidding. Absolutely.
way too much room for error. And I'm used to I work a lot with kids as well. So I try to make it as simple as it is for me to explain it too. I don't want to be, explaining something that people don't understand. So. Is everybody ready for our first big snowstorm?
Oh.
Can't wait.
You what?
I don't mind the snow, honestly. It's just the cold,
Well, today it was really cold, and when we went up this morning, it was 21.
You can smell the snow coming.
Yes. I have a friend that lives in the Midwest, and she just wrote me an email and said, "Are you prepared? It's coming."
Oh, I know. She gets it first, doesn't she?
Yep, sure.
Well, I moved into a complex, luckily now, so they do my plowing and my shoveling.
Ah,
It's the best thing I could ever pay for.
that's right.
How's everybody doing? Can I get a progress picture? I want to see everybody's, what they look like. Oh, good job, Louise. That looks great.
Oh, that's very nice.
Hold on, you got me tying.
Yeah, no
You
problem.
got me in the middle of tying.
Oh, looks good. Donna, yours looks awesome.
I'm gonna put one more and I'm done.
I'm not ready to share mine yet. I'm still in the process of tying.
Share whenever you feel comfortable. And at the end, I'm going to take a big group picture so that we can, I can share it with other senior centers that might want to do the craft as well.
Can somebody, I'm almost done, but can somebody give me a tip on how to tie it in the back? Because I'm tying it, but one side's kind of going up and one side's going down.
Okay, do you want to show it to me so I can kind of see where you're at?
Can you see it?
Yep, so that's okay. See, mine's kind of slanted too right now.
Okay.
They're
All right.
the same way, but once it's finished,
Okay.
You won't even really notice that they're slanted because you're going to cut them.
Okay.
And then
Thank you.
What I try to do too is you can move the knots around. They kind of twist around the post. So make sure they're all in line in the back there. Even my first one, I had tied them all in the front and then I just moved them around. So you can do that as well if you tie it in the wrong spot. I can't wait to hang these on my tree.
I'm decorating my tree this weekend, so this will definitely be the first thing on.
I love it. I've had mine up since the day after Thanksgiving. So if you can't tell, I'm a little Christmas crazy.
It looks so beautiful.
Yeah, I've had mine up since,
I
think it was before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, everybody did that this year, which, you can't ever get a little too much joy in this season. I personally
And when
had.
I was,
Oh, go ahead.
go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just
When
saying.
I was opening one of my totes to get the ornaments out, I handmade all the ornaments.
Oh, wow.
I crocheted them out of crochet thread. And I had forgotten that I had bought lights, and they were all blue, which blue is my favorite color. So I got them, and like I said, I forgot that I had them, and then I was kind of like, because usually I went with the white lights with the white ornaments, but I'll tell you, the blue looks so pretty.
The blue does look pretty against the lights on the tree. How does yours look,
Can
Elaine?
you
I
see?
see it.
Can you see?
Oh, so nice. I love seeing how everybody decorates differently. It really, it's my favorite thing about Christmas. Did you all hear about
You
the Wilmington
saw mine?
family? Did you hear
You
about the
hear about
Wilmington
what?
family on the Christmas light show? There's a big family from Wilmington, and they won
Yeah,
the
I
Christmas
saw
light.
that.
And they had like over, I don't even know, 100,000 lights or something crazy.
I could not believe how many lights were on that.
It was
that
insane.
program.
I know. I mean, their
And
electric bill must be.
the prize was $50,000, but I thought it might cost them a good deal of that to put up
To
all
put it up. I know. And I guess that was
buildings.
last year.
Buildings and that one that had lights every 2.5 inches apart,
Mhm.
but the whole building there.
Great job.
Has anybody driven through the park that's in Springfield, Massachusetts?
I have
No.
not. No.
Oh,
Maybe
I mean,
will.
it is phenomenal. It's a little charge, but you drive your car all the way through. You put your radio station on
Mhm.
to hear music and what have you. Oh my God, every year it gets better and better.
And where is that? Is that in Granby?
And Springfield,
In Springfield itself?
yep. Springfield, yeah.
That's awesome.
I can't remember the name of the park that they use.
Forest
but
Park, Forest Park,
phenomenal.
Forest.
Forest Park.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
I'll have to check it out. My
Oh,
family
it's
and I drove
worth
to
it.
Gillette
Oh.
and saw Gillette did a huge light show through all of the parking lots, which was really cool. They did a great job. All right, how's everybody doing?
Oh, we're just fantastic.
Just about done here for now.
Oh. Oh. Come
Next
on.
part gets a little messy when you cut everything off, but
I did them so tight I can't move.
I know I did the same thing. So also, if yours are all slanted one way, a good way to straighten them out a little bit is to lay it down flat and grab hold of both, and then you can actually tighten it the opposite way. So bring it to the right if it was slanting to the left, and vice versa. And then it kind of straightens them out a little bit.
Bet this would be pretty doing it with ribbon too.
You know, I thought about that, but the ribbon doesn't stick straight out to the
Straight
side.
out, yeah.
I actually tried it with some that I had here, and it didn't.
Didn't work. Even the
No,
wire ribbon.
it didn't have the same look to it.
Yeah.
And just make sure everybody has their scissors handy, because the next step we're going to need those.
Is it okay for the material to overlap?
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
Like I said, you can go as far down as you like. This one I could have gone a little further, but and another trick I saw, once you're finished, you can move the pieces to where you prefer. You could actually give it a little spritz of hairspray, and it kind of just stiffens the pieces a little bit and keeps them from fraying and from moving too much.
Are we ready to cut?
I am. If everybody else, I want to make sure everybody else is ready for that step. All right, so you're gonna lay it button up, so facing you. And then from it, whichever you prefer to cut, I'd prefer to cut bottom up. So you go this way, or you could go top down, whichever you prefer. But you want to make sure the bottom is bigger and then the top comes as close to the button as you can. If you see on this one, the top one is very short compared to the rest. I probably could have come a little in more here, but.
Oh, interesting.
I just went for it the first time, just like a little bit, and then I touched it up as I kept going. Most of the time, you don't need to cut the bottom layer.
Oh, about how much did you cut?
So I started about here.
Where's here? I can't see.
Oh, like here on mine.
Yeah.
And I cut up from here, so it's slanted.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see my scissors, but. And then just make sure you don't cut the string like I almost just did. See the difference in the two sides? And you can do it however you prefer. If you prefer your trees tall and skinny, short and fat, however you prefer them, you can do it just like that. Some people like a really narrow tree. And then I just go in and touch up the pieces as I go. Doesn't have to be straight, doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
No Christmas tree is perfect.
I'm holding mine. Okay.
Hmm?
There.
Yes, it looks great.
Upside down. It's trimming, but it's
Yeah,
it's
you
not
know
yep,
this
I-
way. I do it too.
Now, where are the ornaments? Are they covered in?
You guys are cracking me up. All right, there's a one side down.
You could use different color buttons, different sizes.
Yeah, these actually came
That
in
would be
a
cute ornaments.
of the buttons, and I was like, oh, that's perfect because we made about 30 kits. So I couldn't find stars. That was what I was going for, obviously, but they didn't have them, so I just got creative.
What happened to Lily? Did she disappear?
Oh, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
She's crafting away.
No way.
Yeah, I was gonna say actually I didn't get a kit. We had some stuff around the house and I have a little Santa button.
Oh, cute.
Oh,
Very cute.
Whoever suggested to turn it over and cut from the top, flip it over was a great idea. I just did that.
Yeah.
How does that look?
Great job.
The shape okay?
Yes, it looks wonderful. Like I said, the shape doesn't have to be perfect. No tree is the same. And I even kind of made my ends a little bit not straight because, give it a little character.
That's right. We all believe in character.
Absolutely. We'd all be the same if it wasn't for character.
That's right.
Boring.
I know, right?
Lily,
Yeah.
do you still eat a good breakfast?
Yes.
You do recall, right?
I do.
All right, second. And you still remember all your whale tales.
Absolutely.
All right, you're all right.
A friend of mine went to Pike. How long were you there, Gail? Probably
28 years.
Remember Sabrina Galini?
Sabrina Delaney?
Yes, Galini with a G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Delaney.
Yep, she's one of my best friends. I grew up with her.
Oh my heavens! And where is she now?
She's living in in the city in Boston.
Oh, all right.
With one of our friends. So, yeah,
What-
she's got a little French bulldog named Otis, and we still see each other all the time.
Well, you just tell her Mrs. D, because that's what I was known as.
Mrs. D. Okay.
And then ask her if she had a good breakfast, because
I'm gonna text her right now.
oh, good heavens.
I want to have you girls know that you're laughing. My bird's in the background laughing with you.
Oh, no way. What kind of bird do you have?
I have a parakeet, believe it or not, and he chalks up a storm. And I actually found him a year ago, March 20th, outside my apartment.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. And my belief was birds should fly free. And look it.
Mm-hmm.
I have to be doing something right because he's still alive.
Is he in your
I
house?
did a lot of Google. Yeah, I did a lot of Googling.
Yeah.
He's beautiful.
Oh, I bet.
He's all shades of blue, my favorite
Well, then
color.
it was meant to be at your house.
Yeah. And I
Wow,
had,
everyone, you look great.
yeah, he was outside eating with the sparrows. He stood out like a sore thumb. But he jumped right up to me and started kissing my face.
Oh,
Well, you see
that's
that?
sweet. Mrs. D, Sabrina says hello.
I tried real hard to.
Misses you so much. She
I
said,
tried
how do
very
you
hard.
know who that is?
I don't forget a happy name.
Yes, she said she absolutely had a good breakfast.
You just had a good breakfast. That's the most important thing.
Absolutely. Start your day off.
Is she working in the city or is she still in school?
No, she's working. She works outside of the city, but obviously we're all working from home these days. So yeah, we ended up going to college together as well. We grew up dancing in North Andover together and
Oh,
then
wow.
ended up at the same school. So we were roommates and
What school did you go to?
we went to the University of Rhode Island.
All right.
Yeah.
That has a very creative side to it, does it not?
It does, and we actually that school was incredible in so many ways, but we were able to live in beach houses like as students. So my mom said, that'll be something, a once in a lifetime thing, living out the ocean with the ocean out my window for 4 years. But
My niece went to the University of Rhode Island too in design.
yes, it's a big major there. Nursing's very big there too.
Yeah.
I have a couple of friends who are now obviously fighting the pandemic as nurses.
Yeah.
But how'd everybody do?
Wonderful.
Yay, I love it. I want to see him. I got to take a picture. Everybody hold them up when you're done. Deb, are you almost finished? I want to see yours. Oh, yeah, the blue and yellow looks so nice.
I know, I love it.
Oh, yeah.
We used to do themes of Christmas trees when I was younger, and we had done blue and yellow. We did, colorful. We did red and white.
Did you ever do cranberries and popcorn
Popcorn, yep.
and then put it out for the birds?
That's right. And now I've seen people are doing orange and lemon slices.
Oh, wow.
Slicing them thin and putting them in the oven and then stringing